Alright guys, let's dive into Alien, Earth Episode 5. At this point in the season, the show has really locked into its identity. What makes this episode stand out is how close it feels to the atmosphere of Ridley Scott's original 1979 Alien. It's dark, tense, and claustrophobic in all the right ways. If you've been craving that original Alien vibe, Episode 5 delivers it in full force. The big focus here is the Maginot crew. Remember back in Episode 1, when we got a blink and you'll miss it? Look at them? Well, this episode finally brings their storyline front and center. We follow Morrow as he realizes there's a traitor on board, and that's where the mystery begins. The traitor is revealed to be Petrovich, who had been pretending to be in stasis the whole time. In reality, he's secretly working with Kavalier, the so-called boy genius who's shaping up to be one of the series' main villains. His mission? To deliver alien specimens straight into the hands of Weyland-Yutani's rivals at Prodigy. This betrayal adds a different flavor to the show. Instead of being all about aliens jumping out of the shadows, it takes a step into Agatha Christie territory, basically a whodunit mystery, but in space. That twist makes the tension hit even harder, because not only do the characters have to worry about alien threats, but also about who among them they can actually trust. Now, let's talk about the action. Things heat up on the bridge of the Maginot, where we get one of the most intense battles of the season so far. It's the classic Xenomorph, the monster we all know and fear, against a brand new creature, the Trypanorhyncha Ocellus. This creature is bizarre, terrifying, and unlike anything we've seen in the franchise before. It's basically an eyeball parasite that takes over the body of Shmuel, one of the ship's engineers. Watching him controlled like a puppet was disturbing enough, but then the Ocellus does something unexpected. Using Shmuel's vocal cords, it mimics the Xenomorph's signature chittering noise. In other words, it calls the alien in like bait. That's a huge reveal, because it suggests that this creature not only understands the Xenomorph, but maybe has a long history with them. Fans are already speculating that Xenomorphs and Ocellus have been rivals for centuries, maybe even eons. Some theories even suggest that the reason Xenomorphs evolved without eyes is because of their long struggle against the Ocellus. Think about it. An alien that attacks eyes versus a species that survives by having none. That's a creepy but fascinating idea. And this isn't the only layer the episode adds. It also hints at how Xenomorphs communicate. The hive mind theory has been floating around the fandom for years. But here, the Ocellus seems to confirm that communication between these creatures is more complex than we thought. It ties back to Wendy, who seems to share some mysterious connection with the aliens. What makes Episode 5 so strong is that it balances everything: betrayal, mystery, horror, and action. The Maginot storyline proves that the real villains aren't always the monsters, but often the humans who try to control them. Petrovich's betrayal for Prodigy's cause shows just how far Weyland-Yutani's competitors are willing to go, while Kavalier continues to show his obsession with weaponizing alien life in ways even Weyland-Yutani hasn't dared. So where does this leave us? We've now seen that the Xenomorph might not be the top predator we always thought it was. The Ocellus is strange, terrifying, and maybe even smarter. And if these two species really are ancient enemies and alien, Earth could be setting up one of the most unique rivalries in the franchise's history. And that's Episode 5. In space, no one. Honestly, this was one of the best episodes so far, and it really opens up a lore in exciting ways. What do you guys think about the Xenomorph versus Ocellus showdown? Do you buy into the theory that they've been fighting each other for centuries? And if so, could the Ocellus actually be the first creature to give the Xenomorph a real run for its money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss my Episode 6 recap. Thanks for watching, and remember, in space, no one can hear you scream.